Welcome, people of Lotro. I'm your host, West, and well, I'm currently in the wrong place, so let me back up, and there we go. Maybe that'll help. Anyway, I am starting a whole new section of Evendim with my little warden. Isn't she cute? Isn't she just adorable? Anyway. You can tell how much I love my hobbit. Anywho, um, actually, she normally would be standing right about here. Whoops. Yeah. She likes fire. She's my fire hobbit. Yeah, I know. She'll stand in a fire. It's really weird. Anywho, we are doing King's High Crossing, and that's what we're going to be doing today. Don't know how far we'll go because this is a very large area of quests. And it's not as nice as North Cotton, but this is a place I do love the quest here as well. But they're very varied. So it's more like grab a whole bunch of quests, head out into the boonies, make sure you get everything, and then come back. So, yeah. Which actually is kind of my preferred way of questing. It's like, let me get all your quests. You want me to go get this? Let me get this. Give me the shopping list. And then once I have the shopping list, we will then go out and get your stuff for you. So anyway, this is the shopping quests for High King's Crossing. And I've been playing a different game, and that button does something completely different in that game. So I may be doing this a lot. Yeah, I have to clicky.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Well, I have to do something about both tomb robbers, Tiger Ruby. I have spoken with my kinsman about this matter, but we are stretched thin. We must focus on the threats to the tomb of our forebears in Mean Erin and the crypts of Anunminas, even while other areas fall into danger. Southeast of the Colossus, the sands of the Barrendalf and the dune grasses are swept by the breezes that come off the Brandywine. But now the gentle breezes carry too the harsh cries and commands of a band of tomb robbers. They have established a camp in the ruins of Barad Tarsil. That word? Barad. Tharsir. Okay. Anyway, on the far side of the Brandywine, and I fear before long they will cross the river and pass into the peaceful lands to the south. You will be rewarded if you can defeat the tomb robbers at Baron Tharsil, sir. We cannot allow them to ransack and carry away our past, but we cannot afford to do anything about it ourselves. So we just defeat tomb robbers. Sounds like a good plan. Alright. How about you? Herthunder. Herther. Oh, Herther. Danger among the dunes.
Stay a moment.
I pride myself on the wide array of supplies I carry, and I don't know why I'm going Australian because, it's not Australian. But anyway, and I do my best to maintain my inventory. You can imagine the disappointment if I were to travel to the southern lands and not have the various knickknacks of which the hobbits there are fond. No, I must maintain my stock at all times. But it's not easy. To get to dwelling in Altberton, you have to travel southeast of Tinadur and pass through the Barndelf. The sands and sand dunes of that place are now home to creatures vile and dangerous. On my last journey, I was quite surprised by the grasping tendrils of a number of sand lurkers. I barely managed to escape with my life and my inventory. That is unacceptable. If you can defeat some of the sand lurkers, I would greatly appreciate it and reward you in kind. You will find many of the creatures near Lithost on the banks of the Brandywine. Lithost is on the other side of the river and slightly south of Baron Tharsir, if you're familiar with those runes. So this guy actually has a lot of the animal quests. Hiding underfoot.
Could I speak with you a moment?
There is a small rune on the west side of the Barrendalf called Lithos. It is nothing more than a shell of the walls now, but I feel we should make an effort everywhere we can. Crawlers have filled these runes. This normally would not be a terrible thing. Nature is generally kind. However, these crawlers are diggers. They burrow holes through the ancient bricks and stones. In time, they could bring down this very Colossus. Colossus? I wouldn't call it Colossus, but anyway. Yeah, sure. Head to Lithos and search out the crawlers. The ones we are interested in stopping will not be on the surface. Flip over some rocks and defeat whatever you find beneath them. So you want me looking for fishing worms, is what you're saying. Fine, I'll get your fishing worms. Anyway, got the guys on this side. We gotta get the guys on this side. Daryl. We're gonna call him Daryl.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Bard Tharsil is a place we know little about. There's not much left in the record, but I know that it was a site of value. It controlled the shipping lanes and access to the lake from the Barrendin. Every boat traveling the river passed through it. The robbers there are a nuisance, but they should not distract from the larger goal: to learn as much as we can and preserve as much history as possible. We shall never know where we are going if we do not know where we came from. Head down the Baron Tharsil and do some scouting for me. I know there are 5 doorways, but I do not know what they lead to. Knowing the makeup of the structures would be of great help. So that's to find the doorways. And that kicks off a whole nother set of quests. Anyway, Gale Narthan.
Would you do something for me?
There are some runes in the hill above the turn in the river of which we only recently discovered the purpose. There was a lighthouse there, believe it or not, to guide ships as they made the turn from the lake into the Barrendrin. The keeper of that flame was tasked with recording all the wrecks and tragedies he witnessed from his perch, so search parties could be sent to attempt to retrieve what was lost. But in the waning days of the kingdom, they could not have been focused on recovering too much. Head to the lighthouse and see if you can find any old papers from those logbooks. If we can get a lead as to where some of the wrecks happened, we might be able to recover some ancient valuables. Bunch of treasure hunters. Okay, anywho. Oh, there's one more. Hello, Sardan. Not to be confused with Sarah Dan, who is in Bree, but this is Sardan.
Stay a moment.
On the bluff above us is a catapult that Agmar brought along on its way to the city. We managed to damage it enough that they left it behind, and now we intend to repair it and use it ourselves. It certainly won't reach Numinos, but that is not our goal. We wish to use it to fling ropes over the Colossus. That will allow us to climb and begin to repair some of the areas we cannot currently reach. Search the debris scattered along the banks of the river and see if you can find the following supplies. We need several bundles of rope, some pieces of driftwood, a few small flywheels, a couple of pouches of oil. Once you've found them, bring them to Cooled here at the catapult on the bluff just to the south of here. It's a lot of junk. So yeah, shopping list. That's all the shopping list. Alright, so we've got our shopping list and we can go out now. There is a couple of quests though that if you don't get them started now, then they will you'll have to come back and then basically do them again. And I don't see the point of it, so what I do usually is just head up this hill. Because I've got all these quests for killing crawlers and killing sand lurkers and stuff like that. But, see this thing. Silt crawler. That's one of them. Okay, so when you defeat it, you get a quest item. Okay. And once you hit the quest item, the ring is dull and the design feels ancient. You cannot discern anything else about it. You should show it to one of the rangers at the Colossus camp. So if you then accept that quest, it sends you back to the other guy. But we'll go back there in a second because there's sand lurkers, which are our wonderful friends that are lovely ranged attack for a lore master. And if you defeat one of them, you also get a pile of soggy weeds, which gives you a quest. The weeds are slimy and do not appear to be any different from any other river weeds. Then why am I picking up? However, when they touch your skin, you feel a soft, soothing feeling. A ranger at the Colossus may be interested in this. Really? Ya think? So anyway, what I normally do is kill those two creatures, get those two quests, go back to the Colossus, and turn them in. Because I've got all these other quests, and I might as well double up, you know? Kill one crawler to satisfy two quests type thing. Works out nicely. Alright, so you can also get those quests if you kill those things coming here, but we took the road, so we didn't kill any of them on the way. Alright, pile of soggy weeds.
How can I be of service?
These look like other river weeds that I have seen a dozen of times. You say they soothed your skin upon touching them. Yes, I feel that.
Could I speak with you a moment?
I examined the weeds you found, and I am glad you brought them to me. Normally, the river weeds are of little consequence. One can eat them if you're hungry enough, but there was nothing special about them of themselves. It seems, however, something happens when the sandlurkers begin to digest the weeds. Somehow, that brings out a mild healing ability from the plants. I've tried them on several scrapes and cuts around camp here, and the results are undeniable. There's no sense in going swimming to get more, since they are undigested. I need you to go out and get more from the sand lurkers themselves. A slightly foul proposition, I realize, taking dinner right after it's been devoured, but I would like to have more of these weeds to make some much-needed poultices. Okay. Oops. Like I said, I'm going to be hitting that button quite a bit today. Okay, so the ring we found in the crawler.
What can I do for you?
You found this within a crawler, you say? I wonder how it got there.
Would you do something for me?
Oops. It automatically popped up with the next quest. I examined the ring you found, and it certainly is from the Old Kingdom. It must have somehow gone overboard from a ship carrying it. The tide slowly washed it ashore, where it was buried within the dunes, forgotten, until a crawler accidentally devoured it. There were many ships that traveled these waters, and many storms that harrowed or wrecked them, particularly along this stretch of water. I wonder how many other pieces of jewelry fell overboard and made their way into the sands. There's one way to know. Head back out where you found this piece and search the crawlers there for other pieces of jewelry. If any of them swallow one, odds are more of them have them as well. Return to me with whatever you find. Okay, so now we've got the double quest of kill sand lurkers and get weeds, and kill crawlers and get jewelry, which is very nice. I love doubling up quests. Oops. I hate running into walls that are too steep for me to climb. Now, we could start killing them here, but there are places that have a lot of this that we have to go to anyway. So in doing this, we have to kind of go to the places that we don't particularly... In other words, go to the busy areas first. Don't worry about the ones on the way, because you'll probably run into plenty of them. Alright, so this one, at this Barrendelf lighthouse, we have to look under rubble. There's nothing here. Oh wait, somebody decides to attack. Okay. And it's actually this back corner one, I think. I think that's the one that has it. You find a tattered page buried within the rep. Now, I think once you finish that quest, then we'll be back up here. I think. Yes. Yes. So once we get that situated, we'll be back up that way. Alright, the other main place. I am having a time today trying to get that set up. Too many other games. Latro's always my main game, though. Alright, so last time we had some flickering limmerfin, whatever they are. And because of the deed, I recommended killing all you see. And that is still very much true, so... Level 31 and I still don't have that. Alright, so we're down here at the river. And this is where we find all the stuff we gotta pick up for our lovely quest line for this guy. And again, we have lurkers right there. But there's another place that we will be running into them as well, so... Ah, gold! There's gold in them hills, which is why I love Evendim. Not necessarily for the gold, but it's the expert tier crafting nodes, and I need that a lot. Oh, I need that a lot. Alright, so anyway, we're gonna head back up this way. Kind of along the river, because I want to make sure I get all the stuff and not have to come back, which I've done multiple times. And if you look at the shape down there, there's actually a boat. We will be coming back to that one. We don't have that quest right now. I keep forgetting I don't have that gambit yet. I love a particular gambit where it's spear, shield, spear, shield, spear, shield. And why she doesn't have it is beyond me. Because she's level 31, and I know they've redone quite a few of the gambits to be different levels and stuff like that, just to mess with us. But why I don't have that gambit is beyond me, and I'm very much loving that gambit. So, anyway, this is the area where we have crawlers, we have sandlarkers, we have lots of things that are all bunched up here together and want to kill us. So, we're going to start with this guy, who is wandering. See, I got the spear shield yelling, whatever it's called. But I don't have... I don't know. I don't know why I don't have the other one. Now, these are a special kind of lurker, and they're the ones that we're supposed to kill under the rocks, and we have to have 6 of those. Now, most of these will leave you be. The sand lurkers, the big guys won't, so you have to be careful of them. And pie. Oh, it's pie day today? Hello, Hoppa. How are you doing? Yes, I'm a hobbit. I need pie. I don't think I've actually been able to craft pie yet. I have hardtack rations. I'm on rations. Yeah, 314. Yeah, math. I have blueberry muffins, but I have no pie. Then again, I'm not on Land Roval, so I has no pie there. And the only reason I'm trying to get her leveled is because this is a offshoot of Zordon on Land Roval, and she needs her Evendim horse. She needs Geronimo. So I'm trying to get her rep enough to get Geronimo. Yep. What have you guys got planned for Pie Day? Because I know you guys usually do a bunch of stuff for Pie Day. Oh, pouch of oil. Got nothing planned for Pie Day. What is wrong with you guys? That's the way it goes some days. It's just like, you know. Yay, we've got a holiday coming up. Really? What's this holiday? Oh, there's a small flywheel. You think the Bounders are doing a pie sale, but it's Sunday? Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, usually the Bounders sell off some pies in Mickle Delving. Ah, you got Walking Dead on this week, huh? Yeah, that does kind of put a damper on Pie Day. Not put a damper on it. What's the word for it? Have too many things going on for Pie Day for pies. Still, it's a good day. If you're looking for an excuse to make a pie, any day is a good excuse to make a pie. At least it is in my book. I need to make more pies. I gotta get my freezer cleaned out, so I need to get the pumpkin and, well, it's not pumpkin, it's sweet potato. I gotta get the sweet potato pie out. Stuff for making sweet potato pie, rather. And then I can make a sweet potato pie. I've been wanting one lately. I don't know why. Of course, I've been wanting food lately because I'm running low on groceries because I'm lazy and don't want to have to go to the grocery store, so. 'Tis life. I can't even raise a pie. It's pie day. Because I haven't baked any pies. You'll have a chicken pot pie today? Oh, that's nice. The more hearty pie and definitely better for you. I'm having chicken and rice, if that's close. Chicken and rice has nothing to do with chicken pot pie. Oh, goodness. Maybe a pizza is closer. A pizza pie. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Oh, goodness. Yep. No, I definitely won't have pizza pie. I haven't figured out how to make a good crust. Well, I haven't figured out how to make... I can probably make a pizza crust better than trying to make a bread right now. Because I'm using coconut flour and cassava flour, and they do not work well together, I have found. It is very irritating. So I'm having a time with those two. But I've got a lot to experiment with, so yay. I did make raisin pancakes, which came out good for the most part. At least they cooked to where I feel like the flour is cooked, which is rare with these things. The cassava is too sticky and the coconut is too not sticky, so it's very irritating. But I'm getting it. It's all a learning process. So much fun with food. Okay, apparently I've gotten whatever that was. Flywheels. Yeah, flywheels. And I've gotten all the oil I need, so I just need more driftwood and rope. And rope's the worst, because it's got 6. Mm-hmm. Well, this probably is worse than that. I know Carb Quick has actual weight in it, so I can't have it, but, yeah, new deed. I was like, why am I getting... Oh, right, new deed. Right, I have to go visit all these doors and see what the doors say. So, we're going to skirt around these really bad guys. Yeah, I think almond and cassava flour is going to work better. But, almond is very expensive. Like, extremely expensive. So it's kind of like, yeah, I don't really want... Coconut's much cheaper. It's like half the price of almond. Yeah. They're definitely not good for gravy. Yeah, especially coconut. Coconut is horrible for gravy. Actually, the for a burnt gravy, I don't like either coconut or cassava really. Cassava's better than coconut, but it's not the greatest. But almonds really good. But um, if you make a gravy that's got a thickener, um, oh yeah, the wildwoods are coming out next week. Is it next week or this week or whatever? I don't know. Time doesn't exist with me anymore. But yeah, if you do a thickener, tapioca flour is actually really good. Um, I mean, not tapioca flour. Some of them call it tapioca flour, which is very um, confusing. I don't need to kill you yet, but you're going to be right in my way, Mr. Astley Atwood. And now I'm lagging. Stop lagging. Um, anyway, tapioca starch is really good as far as a thickener like cornstarch and stuff. So it does make it. You got to watch it getting thick and lumpy, because it will do that in a heartbeat on you. But it does make the taste. It, if you got something that has taste in it already, it's fine. If you're expecting taste from the starch, it's not going to help you any. Egg replacer. Yeah, it probably would make a good egg replacer because it's got that thick quality to it that's, somewhat eggish. Alright, we have found the door. A faint etching of swords and bows line the doorway. This must be the armory. I think there's a sword in the corner we have to get. I think. No? Yes? No? Oh, we do at some point in time. I think. I think we shall have to come back. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Yeah. Pieces of rubber do not constitute what you would call actual scrambled eggs or what I would call an egg. But yeah, I guess if you're putting an egg in something to thicken it, like, or get it to stick together rather, like if you put it in a meatloaf or in a um what did mom used to make? Stuffing. If you put eggs in stuffing, it makes the bread pieces, stick together, and that would work for that. But yeah, I don't see. It ain't gonna make no scrambled eggs, that's for sure. Not in my book. Yeah. Yeah, there used to be a good recipe for. Hello, goodbye. There used to be a good recipe for egg bread. My dad could make a good egg bread. Um, and it was very simple, and he cooked it actually in the. Do I need to go there? I need to go there. I don't know if I need to go there. But he would make it and put it in the um, cast iron skillet, is what he made it in. And it worked out really good. But it was kind of. It was. I don't know if it was eggy, if that would be the right word for it. I don't know what the right word for it would be. But it was a different consistency than his normal bread, and I'm lagging again. Yeah. That it's about the only name the only term I can give it because it's just a different flavor. But right now, I'd even take eggy bread right now. Something. I can't get it. I've tried biscuits, and I can make it into cookies if I put sugar and cinnamon. You know, kind of a what do they call that? Terms of food is just really beyond me at times. Um, so, anyway, it's the cinnamon and sugar cookies. That's not a sugar cookie, and it's a bit softer. Um, so I've had those. Okay, we found this door. The door is the high point of the ruins. The scattered debris of weaponry make it clear that these were the barracks. How does scattered debris of weaponry make it clear these were the barracks? It doesn't make sense to me. Okay, we gotta find the first and second entryway. So at least we're still in line, because they thankfully did number these. Yes, come here. Yes, stop shooting at me. Large amount of pottery shards. Identify this as the dining hall. Yay, dining hall. I'm hitting the wrong gambits this morning. Hey, at least I'm surviving yellow enemies. I love wardens. But yeah, I need to figure out some good bread. Did an okay pizza base. Cream cheese, eggs, parmesan. Yeah, I've heard that they're like some of the what do they call it? Cauliflower. The cauliflower crust that they've got these days. I was like, oh, well, I can have cauliflower. Maybe I can have them. And they put cheese in it, so I can't have that. But, yeah, they are, I've tried it. It was somewhere else. Yeah, I can't have cheese. But I did try a cauliflower. I didn't realize it was not vegan at the time. But I did try a cauliflower crust, and it's the cauliflower has no taste. So it's really good to add into things that you want it to taste like something else. You know, it's just it doesn't have a taste of its own. So it's not bad for like a pizza crust if you've got, you know, cheese or some other flavor. The deep ruts in the ground and small wooden pieces identify this as a storeroom. Apparently, wood pieces is a storeroom. Alright, so that's our exploration of those guys. I think we've done the quest for them. I have got to check out jackfruit. First of all, I like anything called Jack because that was my dad's name. But I have not tried jackfruit. I've seen it in the Asian market, and I never got it. And right now, because of everything else, we can't go to the Asian market. So I've got to figure out where I can get stuff like that. But yeah, I've heard it's really good for um somebody was using it as barbecue, I think. Oh, they can it. Oh, good. Green jackfruit. Okay, I will definitely keep that in mind. Oh. Yeah, I've got to um I got to do some alternative things around here. I got to find more things because jackfruit is one of the things on the list I can have. I see you, Mr. Bat. Um, and I do like alternative ways, but like all of the um fake meats that they have out there these days are all like um either wheat, soy, or something, or milk, which makes no sense. Um, okay, I need more rope. Is it going to? Oh, there's one more down here. Yeah, but I'm still one behind on rope. Ugh, these bats. Okay, don't get the brand that has an A in the start. Okay, yeah. I'll keep it in mind because it's the Walmart here and the various other stores are not very helpful for getting fruits and vegetables in that are not mainline stuff. Um, and I miss being able to go to the Asian market because they had all kinds of fruits and vegetables. I used to love getting the bok choy, and I can't even get the bok choy anymore. They have an Asian cabbage thing. I don't know what it's called exactly, but it's definitely not a good. Um, where's the rope? I thought there was a rope here. Maybe it's farther. Oh, there it is. Um, but yeah, they had all kinds of stuff, and I love the bok choy is really good if you pay up for a soup. Made a wonderful soup out of it. But alas, I don't know. Garlic powder, onion powder, lime is good. Mm-hmm. Ooh, and then you fry it up. That's cool. I like fried things. I'm Southern. I like fried things. Fry it, bake it, or boil it. That's all I know how to do. Okay, did I get enough rope? I did not get enough rope. I need to get this off so I can see what we need. Whoops. That's the one we need. That's not going to help us any. Ah, that direction. Seasoned salt, yeah. I might try, yeah, because I know everything, like all my Asian-ish type dishes that I make either had hoisin sauce, which has wheat in it, and or soy sauce, which I can't do soy, so it's kind of like ah. So I'm really relying on my seasoning. I have started using um uh it's not coriander, cardamom, uh uh spice flavor, whatever it's called. But I started using cardamom in the various dishes I make, and I love it. Like it just like I I can be cooking something, and I'm like, yeah, it's okay, it's okay. I put the cardamom in it. It's like, oh, it smells so good. So I really, really like cardamom. Yeah. In fact, I got cardamom. I put cardamom on my chicken this. Um, I made chicken yesterday or the day before yesterday for the weekend, and put a bed of onion pieces down, and then put the chicken on top, and then put onion powder, garlic powder, and cardamom, and it worked out pretty good. Yay, our rope! We've gotten our rope. We can now swim the river again. pass the vote. But yeah, and then what I do is I heat up a little bit of rice. Well, I put rice in a bowl or a plate, and then put the chicken and a bit of the onion on top of the rice, and put some water in it and microwave it, and then I've got lunch or breakfast. So that way I can make it up ahead of time, have it in the fridge, and at least have something I don't have to spend an hour cooking just to have lunch. I don't like spending so much time having to cook. I don't mind cooking and I like cooking, but it's kind of along the lines of, how can I make this easier to where when I'm busy, I can just pop it in the microwave, heat it up, and be done with it. Branches. Must have branches. I also on this server need expert level materials, so that's why I'm also here. Ugh. Okay. So we need to go get everybody their stuff. Heavy yew branches. Yes. I will take them. How's Favora doing? I know I didn't ask. I usually figure you two, all in one. But I keep forgetting I should ask people separately how other people are doing. Yeah, I've heard jackfruit is a good replacer of meat. Again, I can have the chicken. I don't like chicken so much. I love beef. I like venison, but I can't get a hold of venison, and beef is very expensive, so I'm stuck with chicken. And I don't like. I used to love chicken, and I love it fried, but baked chicken is kind of meh. I've had too much of it in my life, so it's kind of yeah, whatever. So yeah, jackfruit. I may try that to. Oh yeah, fry up with fajitas. Yeah, because I do make a fajita-ish type thing for the weekends sometimes. That I can also put over rice because that's basically all I can use as a base. I can't have corn or corn tortillas or flour tortillas. All the fun stuff. Hey, good. Be in the Misty Mountains today. Yeah, and that'll be math, math, 2-3 hours from now. I think. Oh, math and time zones. It's always so much fun. Ugh. I also love a dry barbecue rub seasoning. Oh yeah, yeah. And the jackfruit shredded makes a nice pretend pulled pork sandwich. I don't think I no, I know I haven't had a pulled pork sandwich, but I don't think I've had anything equivalent before. Somebody had I had a package that was supposed to be like fake pulled pork to put on a sandwich, and I never used it. That's cool. Yeah. It's amazing how you can use different plants. In fact, one of the plants that they use for one of the fake meats, oh shoot, I've forgotten the name. It starts with a Q. Anyway, it's actually made out of mushrooms. So it has a springy texture to it, but it's actually made completely out of mushrooms, except for the parts I can't eat. They added some things to it, um, for flavoring. But yeah, but I did try some mushrooms, and I like them, but I can't. I'm not good at cooking mushrooms for some odd reason. Probably because I've never done it before, and I just need practice. Yeah, it's kind of, well, basically, as little as I have to eat, it's kind of like, let me try this. I'm supposed to be able to eat it. But I think mushrooms actually cause migraines. I think. I haven't, like, tested it because I have so many other factors that actually cause migraines. But I know the last time I was using mushrooms, I got a lot of migraines. So I gotta narrow it down and see if that actually does cause problems. So, oh, the fun life of someone who has to deal with food allergies. Yeah.
How can I be of service?
You were able to find a page. I was worried they would have all been lost to time, much like the lighthouse itself. Now, let us see what we can learn from this.
Might I take a moment of your time?
After much time and patience, I was able to read what was on the page you found. It was very faded and in bad state. I nearly destroyed it trying to get the last few sentences. It was from near the end of the kingdom and detailed a shipment of keys from down the river to the rangers encamped here. They knew they were leaving, but they wanted to safeguard as many of their treasures as possible. The locks came on a separate ship that arrived safely. The keys never made it. They still swapped the locks out, believing it was safer that no one could get in. One of the doors locked was the basement of the lighthouse itself. We need to get inside urgently, for an evil has made its den there. Well, how did it get in if you can't get in? That's the question. How do you, A, if if the place is locked, how did you know there's an evil in there? How did that evil get in there? And how do you know you need to get in there urgently? It makes no sense. This makes no sense. It's a locked basement that nobody knows. It could be, oh, we've heard some really bad growling down there and you need to investigate. That's one thing, but, you know, it's locked, but we know there's an evil presence in there and we got to get in there now. What? Oh, goodness. This page gives the location of the wreck that should contain those keys. Search the waters and bring back whatever containers you find. Good. Oh, goodness. Okay, Daryl.
What do you need?
Well, we tormented a frog, then Radagast got mad and turned it into a giant. It's not evil, just mad at us. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. And we need you to deal with it. We can't possibly deal with it. It's good exercise for you. Oh, goodness. Yeah. So, a storeroom, a dining hall, barracks, an armory, and one room that was unmarked, or either intentionally or lost to time. Interesting.
Would you do something for me?
While you were examining those entrances, I was reading up on some of the things that went through the port. The records indicate weapons and pottery were the primary things shipped along the river. I wonder if there is anything still left. There are many pieces of knowledge that were once known and have left this land, smithing and artisanship among the greatest. If we could recover some items from the past, we may be able to make greater things for the future. Please return to Barad Tharsil and see if you can find some of the things left behind and overlooked by the robbers there. A shield, weapon, a vase would be of most use to my studies. Mm. Hello. How did I get the game to work on Steam? How do how did I get the I don't play Steam Latro through Steam. So that might do you mean stream on stream? I have to run it through XSplit. Some people use OES, but basically you're recording the game and then streaming it. If that's the question. Anyway, yeah, roleplay storyline in Troll Shells is that Elrond is not wanting to deal with hobbits. I sense some busy work tasks for children. I'll take this purdy rock into the dungeons and show it to the trolls. Oh, you made it back alive? It does feel that way with Elrond. Poor Elrond knows nothing about hobbits. He really doesn't. He knows nothing about hobbits at all. It's like, you know, what can you do with hobbits? And actually that's kind of the basis of one of my characters. I have um one of my characters actually has a she's a high elf. So she goes through the high elf intro, and she gets in there, and um she goes in the elf hospital, we'll call it that, and she gets done with the elf hospital, and Elrond's like, oh yeah, here's some books on man and dwarves and elves, and this is 3,000 years of history right here just for you, so you can brush up and get back to the land of the living by now. And and I'd have something about hobbits, but I don't really know anything about them. I'm like, interesting. So she literally is living in Delving to learn from hobbits. That is the West, I think. No, it's West. Yeah. Rest your fucking puppies. There really needs to be. There really, really needs to be. Miss Hornblower needs to make a recipe book, but then again, she'd be giving away trade secrets, so you know. I'm sure pie recipes in the Shire are quite well guarded. They don't share those very often. I mean, we're lucky to have, apple pies. Um, yeah, but it's just crazy. But yeah, she's literally in Delving to learn about the hobbits, because that's the one thing Elrond could not tell her a thing about. So she's just wandering around the Shire going, interesting place. She's only level 10. But I got her like capped at Tortoise Stone, so she is literally going to be in Delving for a long while now, studying the ways of hobbits. These small folk. That's so funny. All right, who else would we having to talk to here? Oh, you've got a ton of quests. How about you?
How can I be of service?
You have driven off several of the contingent. I am pleased to hear it, and to know that the Roberts have less of a hold on Barad Darsil than they once did. You have my thanks, but do not rest yet. We have just begun to wrest those runes back.
Could I speak with you a moment?
My research shows Barad Darsil was the north port of my ancestors on the shipping lanes down in Baron Duin. I do not know what the tomb robbers could be interested in there. There should not be much of value left. But if they are interested, then I am interested. What do they know that we do not? Your earlier work has served us well. My scouts tell me that two of the more prominent robbers have emerged from the ruins and are leading the digs themselves. They are the key to understanding the tomb robbers' interest in Barrett Tharso. Return to the ruins and collect the orders off of two particular brigands, Atwood and Oakes. These orders will be a clue to we need to solve this mystery. Sure. Okay, this guy has the quests. Danger.
Greetings.
You've defeated the Sunlookers. I am glad to hear it, and will reward you with for your efforts accordingly.
How can I be of service?
We still need to get down there at some point to reinforce the walls, but you've provided us some much needed time. Thank you.
What do you need?
These are extraordinary. They will need some cleaning and polish, but the workmanship is exquisite. These can teach us a lot about how to place intricate detail into rings and earrings. Really?
What do you need?
These will do perfectly, just barely digested, and there's plenty here to make poultices for weeks. Thank you. Alright, so that's all the second levels. And then we've got to get the containers, bring the items to the guy that's near here, and get a sword, shield, base, and kill the Atwood and Oaks. Why am I running? I has a horse. I might as well use it. Let's go find the catapult guy. Because he's got quests for us. Okay. Come on. Up, see Daisy. Bountiful iron. Yeah, I'm not on Landroval. I'm on, Laurelin? Laurelin server? I never can know how exactly to pronounce it, but yeah. Anyway, the other supposedly role playing server, supposedly, but everybody over there is only level 10 or 20. So, but they're all needing some expert level stuff. I literally, oops. Oh, I can't get this. I can't get this because I don't have the right. I hate it when that happens. It's like, there's platinum and I can't pick it up. I have characters on all the servers except for the French server and whatever other than Laurelin. That's the only European server. But I've got them on Crick Hollow, one on Brandywine, Arkenstone. Is it Gladden? Gladden. And my mains are all on Landroval. So, yeah, I may get, next week I may do, Arthur again, be on Landroval. But this is the fun quests. See, I'm doing my fun quest for my fun girl.
How can I be of service?
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. I think I played Arnor. Yet when I went back in, this was back when we were having so many problems with the servers going down. And Landroval was going down like crazy. Um I think I made characters on Arnor. I cannot find those characters on Arnor. As far as I can tell, I have no other characters on Arnor on any account. And it's like, I know, I think I created them. Am I going crazy? I don't know. But I think that if I did,
Might I take a moment of your time?
I think they got deleted or something. I don't know what happened, but the characters I had, because I played the French server. I'm sure I played the French server, and I cannot find my characters. So that it's kind of, but then again, I have a million characters, so it doesn't matter. But it's kind of creepy, you know. Everybody else is still there on all the other servers, but yeah, those guys that I created during that time, I can't find. It's very weird. Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, yeah. I'm see mine. I didn't buy anything for them. They weren't special or anything. I was just eating with them just to get some points up because I really, really need some points. Like I, I think Wildwood's gonna be something you have to buy, and I've only got how much have I got now? 1,400 points, and I still haven't gotten the last expansion at all, which is 2,500 points. I think should be on my short list of things to buy. Yeah, Minas Morgul, 2,400 points. I haven't bought. War of Three Peaks, 2,000 points. I haven't bought. Which I actually, honestly, I may just go ahead and get the War of Three Peaks. Um, yeah. Yeah, that downtime was crazy. That was a crazy time. But yeah, the War of Three Peaks I may buy before I get Minas Morgul because I really don't like Minas Morgul. But I have no points. I gotta grind, and I haven't had time to grind. I've been grading. Uh, yeah. So, and then Wildwood's coming out, but that's probably going to be another quest pack to get. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm just. Ugh. Celeste is the only one at max level right now. And everybody else has got to do. Oh, free. Wildwoods is free. That'd be nice. That'd be really, really nice. Anyway, this guy's going to be repairing the catapult. This is going to take me some time, for while you have gathered the correct parts, they will need some adjustment in order to fit properly. This is going to be a loud process, and I recently saw some scouts searching through the stands of trees surrounding us. If they were to find us, they would quickly overrun this bruff and destroy the catapult. This is something we cannot afford. Head out to the trees southeast and southwest of here and flush out those scouts so we can be sure this possession is secure. I think I read VIP free. I think that's what I read. I've got to get my crafting up. I don't have anybody above expert level right now on this whole server, and I miss having stuff. Which means I have to go back to Landy just to feel like I have things. Yeah, in fact, I've made so many new characters, I probably should go VIP for a bit, but I don't want to have to spend money right now, so we'll see. Ah! Okay, sorry. Okay. And he's got a whole bunch of people, 3 people behind him. Ooh, boy. Yeah, no, we are not going up there. 2 million health. Dead. No. 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 Yeah, that was scary. We're not going that way. We're not going that way. I love my warden, but I know she can't do that much. Oh, goody. Okay, anyway, what am I looking for? Not a salamander. I need a scout. There's one. Oh, that scared me. It's like, wait, what the? Like, no, 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 no. No, we are not going there. No. Okay. Ah, there's one. Come hither. Alright, so now we gotta talk to him again. And avoid the roving threat at the top of the mountain. You're not going that way. Passing by the platinum deposit I can't pick up. I'm really hoping I make it to Tanager today because I really need to do
How
some
can I be of
crafting.
service?
So they are gone just in time too. I finished making the repairs and we are ready to fire. Head down to Saturn at the base of the Colossus and let them know we are ready to launch the ropes. Sorry, Sardin, not Saradin. Sardin. And we're going to go this way to avoid the roving threat. With a quick escape of breaking our leg down the hill. I want to get back on Swest at some point on Landy. Because she's just gotten to the point she can take out about 2 million health. And on her own. And it's really fun being able to do that. But, you know, again, time. That's not good with time. Oh, nice. I love it when that happens. Yeah. I love it when I'm running into a bunch of people with their who are already killing something and it's like, okay, I'll just join in. Yeah. Let me throw this little stick at this big huge monster. It will die. I helped. Thumbs up. Nice. That was always so nice. Yes, West actually got ran over by a whole bunch of people in Minas Morgul, back when she was questing there. And they were running around doing the Nazgul quests to take out the Nazgul. And so she got kind of caught up with them and was running around doing that. And so she got all but like 2 of the Nazguls done. And I was like, oh wow, that's nice. Just keep riding, keep riding. Okay, dismount, shoot. Okay, remount. Everybody's already killed it. Let's go again. It worked out pretty good. Oh, who's after me? I fine. Go away. Go away, Sand Lurker. Okay, so we need to collect some containers from the ship that's over here. Get our keys. Yeah, I caught a part of your stream the other day, and unfortunately, did not get logged in time, and had about 20 other things to do, so I didn't get in time to say hi. Just very bad of me. So anyway, you've had lurkers. Thankfully, there weren't bog lurkers, it was just me. Okay, that's the storeroom, but we don't need the storeroom. We need to kill the two big guys and get our shield, sword, and vase. The vase is up on top of that thing. Sword is the other way. Oops. I knew somebody was going to not like me. Oh, away, scruffies. Alright. How can we get through here? No? Somebody hates me? You hate me, okay. Go around the block. Back up. This is the... I'm trying not to do the deed on stream. Path. If you were trying to do the deeds, you would walk right down the middle of this path, and then every single one of them would want to kill you. Like this guy. And this one. There we go. I think the vase is up here, or the sword rather, and then the vase is on the other side. And then we'll just have to go over and get Oaks. Yep, there's the sword. Back in the back corner. I wonder if you can get to it from the outside of the thing now. That'd be nice if you could. Okay, let's see if we can get up the hill for the base. As unfortunately, the base is as far on top of this mountain as we can get. Come on, up. Ah, who's after me? Stop being on me. There we go. Ugh. You guys just won't let anybody by, will ya? Are you guys gonna... No, you're not gonna let me sneak past. Why can nobody let me sneak past? Since you didn't let me sneak past, I'm going to raid your supply chest. There. Why they have the vase way up here is beyond me. But if you jump off the back, yay! You can avoid having to fight your way back down the hill. And she's blocking that exit. Now we'll go back up here. In fact, we gotta go talk to Oaks and get his orders, or her orders, or whoever that be. And they're on the other side of this little monster area. So... how do we get through? Ah, we made it. Okay, Oaks should be around here somewhere. There's Oaks. Monsieur Oaks, I have to go. Eat your things. Alrighty, have fun. Have a good breakfast. As soon as I get to Evendim, I'm going to have Senka breakfast, which will be very nice. Okay, we've gotten everything. We've gotten everything. Yay, we can head back to the Colossus. So there should be only one more round of quests past this batch, which is to go into the, this is the advanced stuff. But usually you can, if you're just looking to keep going, you can usually skip those and not do them, because it does require good fighting ability, first off. Let's use a horse. Because why not? But they are quite, you know, massive. Either a lot of people gang up on top of you, or a big, huge, high health boss. And so, you know, it's kind of optional whether you do them or not. They do need iron. Friend to the Wardens of Numinos. We gotta get all the way to the wonderful world of kin with them. Because once we get kinship with them, then we can get our horse. We can get Geronimo. I mean, the rowing a horse is nice, but it's kind of, you know, it's not her horse. It's from Celeste's travels and stuff like that. So
What can I do for you?
I already know what you're here to tell me, since Kulnir has a quick trigger finger and his message beat you here.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Thanks to some kindly aid from yourself, the ropes have been strung, and we are able to reach new places on the Colossus in need of repair. But that is a task we can handle ourselves. For you, a treat. A vision I doubt like any you have seen before. Use the rope behind me and ascend to the peak of the Colossus. Once you're up there, make sure to look around and enjoy the view. And for a shield, I will do that. Is it a good shield, though? This would be the Warden shield. It is better than what I have. Hallelujah. Yes, I will go look for you for a shield. You must pay me, though, to go up this rope to have a look around. And I very... I love you can bring a horse up here. It's just, it's crazy. It's like, how did the horse... I don't ask. Don't ask. So anyway, we're having a look around. The view is fantastic, but you can see there's much yet to do. Okay, so we were over here. Originally, the dwelling is down this direction, and we came up the sands. And that's the Tomb Raider place we were just at. The little ruins in between, the lighthouse is there. So this is how we've come up the hill. And then this is kind of the crossing before you get into the main part of Everswim, as some people have dubbed it. Because all that blue down there is swimming. Lots of swimming. So over here is some other ruins. And you go down to this place, which is to Terrandil? I've forgotten how I pronounce it. Anyway, it's kind of the main hub island of Evendim. And once you get there, then there's quests to go to other islands. There's quests to go to Anuminos. There's quests to go here. It's kind of crazy. So that's kind of the hub. Once you reach the hub, which is where you reach after this set of quests, then it's, you come back to these places. You go up the hill to those places. Ostrod is up there. Um, Forochel is up beyond that pass up there. And over there is Anuminos, which is where the Angmarians have taken over and have trolls and all kinds of things to kill. So there's a lot going on here. A very, very huge amount of stuff. I mean, this is the edge. These were the starter quest. Two different streams, or three if you take Oatbarn, not Oatbarn, North Cotton Farm into account. That this is three separate streams just to get to the middle section of, hey, from here go everywhere in this entire map, and we're only right here. So Tinadir right there, the main hub. Tyrulin, Annan, okay? Different areas. Anyway, Anuminas, Osferod, Emmanuel, all this. There is so much more to Evenden. It is crazy. But it's so fun. I just love Evenden. There's no compare between Evenden and North Downs. I made the mistake of getting North Downs when I first was into Latro, because I thought, oh, level 30, why, that's so far away. All my characters are like level 20, 25. I need the North Downs because that starts at level 20. No, honey. Go to Evenden. Just wait. Do finish up all the quests. If you do the quest in the Lone Lands and Bree and uh Shire, Arid the Wind, if you do all those places, um Evendon's the next place. It really is. Because it's so much better than North Downs. It's so much better. So much better. So much more variety. You know, you help the hobbits, you help the rangers, you help a blue lady, you help some other people trying not to, some elves who want to help, not be overrun with guardian. I never know what to call them. I called them guardian, and then somebody was like, "No, that's not what they're called." I don't know. Big wolf people. So big wolf people, they would be in that general direction, which on the map is up here. Uh, Goblins up in this area. Ghosts in this area, if you want to call them ghosts. I mean, it's just salamanders on Tyrulin. A Numinos, it's a city under siege, and they've got one corner of it. You know, I mean, it's just such variety in this one area, that I love it. I love it. But yeah, this is lovely Evendon. All right, we're going to go back down now. Click the rope. Sarden, give me my
What
shield.
do you need?
I need a shield. I seriously need that shield. What does it look like? Nah. She likes red shields, but anyway. That's fine. And we got a new level! Yay! I need, where's shield? Shield. Yay, shield. Digweed shield. Okay. Interesting, no. A lot of stuff there to sort out and put in the thing.
Stay a moment.
You've done much to aid us, and for that I am grateful. But this Colossus and Barad Thersier are but minor points within Evendon. Numinos to the west, and the estates to the north hold more value than the ruins here. Follow the road north, then head west at the crossroads until you reach Tinadir. There speak with Orcharwi. I have no idea how to pronounce that poor guy's name, and I've been dealing with him for years. He's like the main quest giver for Tinadir, because he sends you everywhere, and it's like, what is this guy's name? Anyway, that guy. Yes. So that's the quest to then get you to, over to
How can I be of service?
Evendon's main center. Sung in shipwreck. Now, let's see about getting these open and see if the key we want, is inside.
Would you do something for me?
I was able to open all the containers you received and found the key in the final one. These are great tidings for us as we can finally go on the offensive. As I mentioned before you left to get the containers, we have been constantly harassed by a creature we believe lives beneath the ruins of the lighthouse. He lives beneath the ruins of the lighthouse. Isn't there an easier way in if he's coming out to bother you? Maybe he goes underwater. I don't know. The door is locked, so we cannot enter. We have found no other entrance. Underwater. Check underwater. Anyway, at this point, we do not know how it comes and goes. We are sure that it is where it lives, though. We have lost enough good men to this creature. Take this key, venture beneath the lighthouse, and slay whatever you find down there. Do not return until we are safe from this threat. Sure.
Greetings.
These relics do not appear on the surface to hold anything new or different, but only a fool would stop there. I will continue to examine them.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Most of the items you received are recovered had the same mark you told me was outside the storeroom. I think we should focus our efforts there. I have spied a great many robbers entering and exiting that doorway, but they never seem to be carrying anything out. They must be loading it all into crates or bags and carts. Must know what they have found in there. It must be a great deal if they are waiting to move it all out until they have it all. Head within the storehouse and search whatever containers you find there. You must know what they have found. So we just finished the Pilgrim of Evendim, and the last one for the quest lines is for completing quest, I believe, is Warden. It might be Hero, I can't remember. But you run out of deeds for quests way before you run out of quests. Like way before. You can cherry pick your quests in this area if you're just doing it for the deed. It's amazing how many quests there are.
How can I be of service?
These tell of most troubling things indeed. There's a room where the goods not listed in the manifest were taken and stored. If this room still exists, it could hold an untold fortune in history.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Now I know what they are seeking. There's room somewhere within the ruins of Baron Thersil where anything not documented on a ship's register of goods would be taken and held until ownership could be proven. While most of these items have probably been lost to history, there could still be a wealth of small trinkets and jewelry hidden within. The room is reported to be on the south side of the ruins. From the reports, the door looks like any other door, and the room is not that deep within. I am amazed it has lasted this long, but as I said earlier, we ourselves thought Bard's their cell to be empty and picked over. We were clearly wrong. Return to the ruins on the beach and find this room. Search within and return with whatever you find. If any disturb you while you are there, put an end to them. Bard their cell should be returned to us. So these are the really high level quests, and sometimes I just skip them because, I've already, for Pete's sake, keep hitting the
How
wrong
may
button.
I help you today?
Because, it gets there eventually. Let's see what we can save. We need to save that, save that. That can go, that can go, that can go. That can save. That can save. That is not helpful. And it's level 32, and I don't think I have that many people at level 32, and it's not that good a shirt. Anyway, so we're going to get rid of it. We got 2 gold. 2 old gold, which we need way more than anything else. Which means if I've got gold, I need to do the housing thingy. Housing. Housing. Can we please... Yes, this one needs to be on house. 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 Accept. There we go. So I have a kinship house on this server, and I just want to make sure I pay the upkeep. Though I'm not sure who's upkeeping what at this point. I mean, one would think the yard's getting mowed, but then again, it isn't, so... What exactly are they doing? I don't know. I do not know at all. Anyway, these are our 4 main quests. We can go to Tinager or do these, but we're going to go ahead and try these. Oh, and also, if you do all the quests and, a few of the Slayer deeds and stuff like that, you do get to kinship with them, with Evendim, quite easy. You don't have to constantly be doing dailies of the same quest over and over. It's such a wonderful area. There's so much to do. A house. Isn't this pretty? Pretty architecture. Pretty, pretty, pretty. All the nice little stonework. They do put a lot of detail into this. I have the texture down so everything's a little bit square than it could be. Because I do want to stream and do other things. Alright, so this is our big baddie. Who supposedly is getting in and out without anybody realizing it. Don't know how. Also, this is supposed to be a lighthouse, but it's not very tall. So, yeah, I'm not sure why it's a lighthouse. Anywho, let's get this carrion guy down. I love being a warden. Yeah. And he did. Yeah. Very uneventful. I mean, I'm even I think a level below. Oh, and being level 32, I can now muster in Evendim. Yay. Which means it's a port. And it lets you go to... No, sorry, not Evendim. Muster in Estilden, which is in the North Downs. So if I wanted to do the North Downs, I could do a quick port over that way. Which is fun. If you're playing solo, a warden is really fun. If you're not playing solo and you're playing with others, it's not as fun because either you're going to be the tank or DPS or something, and you can't, like, none of those ports help. You can't transport other people with your ports, so you can get there, but nobody else can. So, yeah. Yes, West would be having trouble being a hunter, being up here. Unfortunately. But we've gotten some more gift mathams that are bound for the Matham Society. So let me use them. We haven't gotten to the next level yet. And Evendim has its own, Evendim. Wardens of Anunminas is your rep people. So we have some Tomb Raider sashes from that. Search within the storeroom. Now I'm going straight up, but I think I should have gone the other way, but it's okay. I'm making it. Alright, so this is the storeroom that supposedly everybody's going in and out of. When looking through the cart, you are ambushed by tomb robbers. As you can see, these guys are level 34. So they're now 2 levels above me. And you're kind of stuck in this little area, so, you know, no kiting to amount to anything. Which is very irritating to a hunter. Oh, did I get the next one? That didn't help. They died too quickly. Okay, let's see if we've got a new gambit. We do. We've only got one level of it, but we got a new gambit. Which is my favorite gambit, which is whatever that one is. I don't know. Onslaught. I like Onslaught. Okay, apparently that's it. Okay. Now there's a storeroom. I believe the other one we have to go to is at the other end. I think. Unmarked room. Let me just go in. There we go. We're in. Hello. You look desperate. Unfortunately, wardens are very susceptible to lag. I mean, not susceptible so much as they cause it is if there's any lag whatsoever, they notice it. Because it's like, gambit, gambit, gambit. Wait, there. No gambits. Let me hit things, please. There we go. We get our ancient tomb. See, a tomb robber attempts to stop you. Yeah, hello. I see the false orders worked. Too bad I didn't catch a ranger with them. Baradasser has no wealth left. We picked it over and stripped the carcass of these runes. I see you there. That's terrible. Your pickup line could use some work, dude. No, get back here. No. Alright, there's nothing here. I don't like stabbing people in the back, but these Tomb Raiders think they can run away. But the thing of it is, they run away and then they come back. So it's not like they run away and stop being in combat with you. No, they run away and then they come back. And they circle around and come back and try to hit you. Even if they've only got 1 point of health. So it's kind of like, why? Why am I even bothered with you? Why do I want to bother with you? You, Mr. Tomb Raider, are not worth my time. But that is how that goes. So from our one big boss in the lighthouse, we have a Kurgim deed started. Which, other than Limifrin, is the other one that is the worst one to try to do. Which is really good for that one instance where it lets you do both of them. It has Kurgrim and Limifrin in there. So that's very helpful. I'm tired. I'm not going to do lemon friend. The lemon friend can live. Because I'm on a horse and I'm heading back to the main part, turn those in, and get to the next place. Which is Tinnadir. Tinnadir. Tinnundir. Tinnudir. Tinundir. Tinnundir. Tinnudir. There's so many ways to pronounce that one word. You know? That's why I don't even try with Okeechobee. I do call him Okeechobee quite often. Which is actually an Indian word for a river in Florida. I think it's in Florida. The Okeechobee. I think it's in Florida. Anywho, somewhere in the United States.
What can I do for you?
The creature is defeated. I can see from your clothing and the filth that covers it. I am very thankful for your efforts. I believe this will be the first full night's sleep I get at this camp. Well, I'm glad I provided you some sleep.
What can I do for you?
So there's nothing but dirt and rubble in the cart, and an ambush waiting for those who sought that out. If the robbers are this devious here, I shudder to think what troubles will await us within the states to the north. Who's my other guy? This guy.
How can I be of service?
So, their leader attempted to ambush you. It appears like this was all just a ruse then. Robbers have been getting increasingly clever in their attempts to ambush us. Not clever enough to best you, though. One day, with the rest of Evendim buried, Tharsil will see her glory returned. Yeah, I don't think so. Anyway, maybe it does. Maybe it does. Alright, so anyway, the stables here would normally get us to Tinnadir if we had it found, but we have not found it yet. So we are heading out to Tinnadir. And there's two ways you can go. You can actually swim over there, which I've done to avoid the road. But it's very boring. And it's swimming. It's just swim. It's called Ever Swim for a reason. Alas. So anyway, we're going to take the road, which is fraught with troubles and perils. Like orange wolves. Orange labeled wolves. And tomb robbers and things like that, but we'll take the road because it's more interesting. A lot of wolves in this area. Some like to stand in the very middle of the road with the tomb robbers. Okay, so like when he said go east or north and then east or whatever, this is the main crossroads. And so Okeechobee is going to send you back up this way. I'm not going to pick that up because it's too close to the wolf. He's going to send you back here and then back up the hill. But there is a quest here. On the far side of this little middle building. That will send you back to Tinnadir. Unfortunately, we can't pick it up because it starts in Tinnadir. So it's kind of all over the place. But that is one of the quest things eventually. So we've got 61 chunks of iron ore. 80 logs of wood. We're definitely getting them. And 27 chunks of gold ore. So, let's see how much I need to get to the next level. 360. 360. Awesome. So here is the stables in Tinadir, right here.
What do you need?
Now we can get to Dwelling, High King's Crossing, and Oatbarton. And then Okeechobee is over here. Just listen for the flute guy.
What do you need?
Fresh blood. You may be just what we need to begin reclaiming the Eastern Estates. Well, then, the quest that he does is the Twilight Estates, and that will open up a whole bunch more. So we're not going to do that today.
How can I be of
We're going to throw
service?
some stuff in the vault, though. Somewhere over red rainbows, there is some stuff I want to throw in here. That can go, that can go. I don't need silver, and I don't need ferro iron. But this is basically the only vault in all of Evendim. So you learn to be here and listen to the crazy Pied Piper to the current left of us. Actually, if I move a little bit this way, he gets a little quieter. I have listened to that guy so much. It's very annoying. It's very annoying. He has populated my brain way too much. But that's the way it is with life. This goes in here. We're getting it pretty full, but people need to go get their stuff out. Okay, this I'm going to keep a hold of. This needs to go in with the bound to account stuff, which is here. Still haven't done that quest? Oh, right, that's level 30 quest. Never mind. Not doing that right now. Not doing that right now. And then these, I've got to do some treatments to them. And then I can, I'm a bit better off. And so here, the quests are back there. There's a few quests here. This guy who walks around and this guy who sits down has some quests. We'll worry with them next time. But this is the crafting area for Evendim. So we have your forges and your ovens and your workbenches, etc., etc. So everything's here. Studies for scholars, etc. So this is kind of the nice place, and I'm going to let her run for a bit and boringly tap out some ingots and some wood and hides and stuff. So she can pick up some nice platinum and Lebathon. I never know how to pronounce this stuff. But anyway, I hope you had fun. I did. And I hope you did too. And we will see you next time in the wonderful world of Latro. Bye bye. Bye bye.